Hey y'all, this your girl Sonja, and welcome back to She Say Sports. Today I have with me my homie, my friend, comedian JJ Williamson. What's up, JJ?
Hometown. We back at it
We back at
again.
it, boo. We back. You know what? Before I get, wait a minute. So the last time you was on the show, my producer Mike said, "Yeah, you was real ghetto and country when your friend was on there." And I was like, "But so you don't make me act like this, JJ. I'm trying
Oh
to be a
well,
professional."
you might well go hang up with me then.
Everybody else, I'd be like, okay, tell me a little bit about yourself. Oh,
Right,
okay,
right.
honey. Look, I'm not going to do this with you, JJ. Now let's act
No,
right.
yes, okay, all right. I try. I'm gonna
No, we
try.
not. No, we
No,
not. No,
y'all
we
know it.
not.
That was a big full blown lie.
What's going to me today? How's the family been during this
Everybody
pandemic?
is great, man. The family's doing good, man. We staying safe out the people way, and we just trying to stay balanced over this craziness that we in.
I know, right? It's still crazy.
Yeah,
Well,
it's still crazy.
the last time I saw you was last summer, and you had some weekend shows at Chuckles in Jackson, and I didn't come. I've never missed your shows at home, but I'm still not feeling comfortable.
And you know what? And that's why I didn't. All my close friends like yourself and everything, my family. I told them I get it. I understand. Because we in crazy times, dangerous times out here, man. We want to stay alive.
Right.
Comedy ain't going nowhere. We gonna be around. I mean, I'm gonna be around. It's gonna be plenty of times to catch shows. We just want to make sure we're around to catch the shows.
Exactly. So
So I get it. But it's where we at right now. The world is trying to open, but it ain't trying to open. We doing shows. It's not like I'm on the road on a regular or all the time. I mean, the shows are truly different. We're doing the social distance. Everybody's cautious. We wiping the mics down. Well, I have my own mic.
and I'm glad you said that. Not to cut you, I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
So the venues are following CDC guidelines.
They're following CDC guidelines, but I keep it 100. Not all the clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them, and sad to say, man, but I mean, they trying to get every little corner they can and everything. I get it, but I don't think it's wise for them to do that right now and everything. Because I mean, when they have the big acts, they try to get as many people as they can. But majority of the clubs are doing right. They got the divider glasses up. They make sure everybody has a mask on. They checking your temperature in the clubs. And I've seen with my own eyes that they are truly going by the, like you say, the CDC guidelines. They're cleaning the club. They cleaning the club. They're making sure everybody is safe. And it's just been fun times.
Okay. Because I've gone out to eat a few times, but I prefer to be outside, and I have a COVID bag, and my COVID bag, of course, Lysol, wipes, sanitizer, and extra gloves and masks.
Yes.
Turn light on. I clean my area, the chairs and everything, and if they give me silverware, then I ask for lemon, and I clean my silverware with lemon. So I try to be as safe as possible.
As safe as we can right now, man. We just never know. We never know where it's at, who has it, and you got to do it. I mean, you can't. People can't even get mad. People can't get mad about not wanting to come to your house. You can't get mad because nobody want to shake their hand and people, some people may cough and everything, and you bag your head up. But hey, man, hey, it's real.
We were in Orlando. I went to Orlando in December, and we went to a walk. No, I'm sorry, I was in Nashville in September, and we went to a Waffle House. And we was wiping the area down. Do you know one of the Waffle House employees was like, "You can't do that." And I said, why can't I do that? I said, first of all, you should be thankful that somebody is trying to clean an area for you. And secondly, it was a lady that is in remission from cancer. I said, she is in remission of cancer. So she definitely can't take no chances. I mean, I was like, if we can't wipe it down, then we're leaving. And the managers, of course, got involved. But why would you get angry because somebody is wiping the table down?
Wiping the table down. I mean,
that's so crazy to me.
That's crazy. Yeah, that is real crazy. I mean, even though you may have done it, but, this is for our comfortableness.
Thank you. I want to feel comfortable in here.
Yeah, I want to feel comfortable. This is for my conscience and everything. So,
like
when I fly, like when I fly, when I fly, man, and the stewardess be right there. I wipe that seat, and that whole row over again.
Me too.
And I try to be one of the very first ones on the plane, and so I can try to get, but at least one of the first ones on that row, and even whoever's about to sit in the exit row, because I'm a window seat dude. So whoever sits on that aisle row, I wipe your seat down for you, even if you are going to come back behind me and wipe it again. I mean, I want to feel comfortable while I'm there. It's already crazy that I got to wear this mask.
Right.
You can't breathe, and now I'm smelling my own breath and realizing I ain't brushed my teeth well. That mask lets you know how well you brush your teeth.
You are so crazy. So yeah, you got to be safe.
You got to be safe. You got to be safe, man. But I think one day we're gonna come through this thing. I think we're gonna overcome it, man. We're gonna finally get better as a world. We got the vaccines out. There are different vaccines out. I'm gonna eventually take the vaccine myself. I'm just still waiting to see if there are going to be any other type of side effects, because everybody's body is different. I feel like everybody's probably going to, react different. Some folks may see or have it, so you just never know. So I'm just taking a real precautious steps to my journey about that vaccine.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with
that. If that's what you choose to do, and then if people want to take it, that's wise if that's what they choose to do. I'm actually bringing a doctor on in a couple of weeks because we need, especially the black community, we have a lot of reason to be very cautious because of what they did with the Tuskegee Airmen experiment. And,
right.
It's different for us. We have a lot of trust issues with this country. And so I'm bringing somebody on, an expert, to talk about it and just give more information and give a little more ease for anybody, including myself, who have, some issues with this. So I agree. So, yeah. Well.
So, yeah, that's where we at, baby.
That's where we at. Well, a lot has happened since you were here January of last year. You have joined the likes of Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, and Ricky Smiley. You are on a syndicated radio show, brother.
Hey, that's a God blessing, hey, man. And what's crazy about that whole, so I'm going to go ahead and break it down. So
wait a minute, before you break it down, congratulations again. I'm so very proud of you. So proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah, man. That was okay, so, of course the pandemic was going on and COVID and everybody was home. And, of course, shows were shut down. Like I'm barely doing comedy clubs now. So there's no arenas, no theater, shows. So all the shows are real small venues, not what I'm accustomed to. I'm usually on the road with Cedric or, or Ricky Smiley, doing big venues or something. So,
right.
As an entertainer, you had to become creative during this time. You had to continue to keep your name out there, keep it fresh, keep your brand going. So came up with some creative things, man. And BD Morning Show was already a fan of mine. I did their big show in Dallas one April 1st weekend there. So they was already fans. So they was making a transition over to a different format of their show. And they kept calling me to be on their show. And I was like, cool, come JJ, come do a guest spot, man. Just chime in for a little while. I'm like, cool, I'm down with it. I'll get a chance to tell everything, man. And then they kept calling me back. and then I noticed that certain people wasn't there. And then they kept calling me back, and then my time got longer. JJ, we're going to have you do a segment and everything. So it really didn't click at first. And then I was like, you know what, maybe they finna try to offer me the job. So I've been doing it since probably October, Sonja. They interviewed a couple of people, man, different comedians and different entertainers and everything. And I was blessed to be the chosen one.
Look at God. In a pandemic.
During a pandemic.
So he is with, JJ is with DD in the morning on K104 in Dallas. And I used to listen to this station. I lived in Dallas for 9 years, and this was one of my favorite stations. DD wasn't there at the time, though. DD was with Doug Banks.
Correct.
During that time in Chicago, and I listened to her. Well, she had moved to Dallas before Doug died. But I listened to them every day from 2 to 4 on iHeartRadio before Doug passed away. And so this is a good show for him. I'm excited because, and please tell Dee Dee I love her. She is hilarious to me, and tell my soror Jay what's up. And
they are a lot of fun, man. They're truly a lot of fun. We connected instantly and everything. This is my first time doing radio, so I'm learning the ins and outs of radio. It's a different type of comedy. It's not just about me like it is when I'm on stage or nothing like that. So, I got to pick and choose when to talk, what type of subject matters I can bring my comedy and my flavor out, man. But it's really been working out very well.
Well, it's been working out because JJ can tell you. I text him every morning.
Every morning.
If he tell a joke, I'm like,
I like, don't you supposed to be in your damn office?
And then if it's some information about something they're talking about, I'll text him and be like, what's that number, or what's the name of
it? Exactly.
And so it is so funny to me because I'm like, my brother is on this radio show. It's crazy. So what's amazing to me though, I mean, think about the ranks of comedians that I mentioned before that has gone before you. All of them have had TV shows, TV sitcoms.
Yes.
So would you be interested in a TV sitcom based on your life?
You know what? That is already in the works. I have a young.
I better be in it.
But you know what? It's a process, of course. With the politics of Hollywood and everything, man. But it's a young comedian named Justin Mitchell. He's a huge fan of mine. He lives out there in L.A., back and forth from L.A. to in Atlanta. Did a lot of work with Kevin Hart and everything. So he's a real dope writer. And so he said, JJ, I'm gonna start coming to your shows, man, and just sitting in the back and just pay attention, learn your style, learn your vibe, your delivery. Cause man, I like your style. I want to write something around you where you don't have to change. You can be yourself. You can be true Mississippi, true Southern. You don't have to change your accent. I'm like, cool. So, I never thought anything about it again. And the man came to me with a pilot. He wrote a script and everything. So we're trying to shop it as we speak right now. It's called Living a Little Better. Me raising my family and just trying to make ends meet. And everyday life and everything, we're just trying to live a little better, man. So it's a dope concept, and we'll just see if anybody is interested and catches anybody's eye. But it's real hot. It's real nice, man.
Well, I'm going to be praying.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate it. And doing radio, this just going to open up so many doors for me and opportunities and put me in positions. I'm interviewing, celebrities and doing different, work in the community on the radio. And once the world opened back up some more, I get a chance to go back and forth to Dallas and get involved in the community. And we're in 50 cities. I have people all over, man, that's be hitting me up like, man, I'm listening to you right now here in Milwaukee. JJ, I hear you in Little Rock, man. I hear you in Baton Rouge and everything, man. So it's great, man. It's building my brand, building my fan base, and it's just another branch on my tree that I've been trying to grow over my whole career, man, and you know, finally the leaves are spreading out.
And what's the blessing is, like you said, K104 is in Dallas. You're still in Atlanta, but because of the pandemic, you're able to do this on Zoom.
Yeah, we're doing it on Zoom.
And
we're doing
which
it on
means
Zoom.
you can stay home.
I can stay home, exactly. And all I got to do is show the waist up, so I have a T-shirt and drawers on. and look, it's cold weather, so I got dry skin. So I'm trust me, while I'm making y'all laugh, I'm sitting right there scratching. Because my skin dry. White out of my looking like a chalkboard.
That's a mess. So you also are a part of a podcast.
Yes.
So tell us about that and where we can listen and subscribe. I'm sorry.
Man, it's called Yeah We Talk Like This show. Consists of myself, hilarious Steve Brown, my main man Lav Love, and the incredible Miss Jen. Yeah We Talk Like This podcast is going down right now. It's on YouTube. You can subscribe to our channel. Yeah We Talk Like This show on YouTube. We drop an episode each and every Monday. And we just some guys that have been in the game in a while. We got the young gun, Miss Jen. She bringing that young, hot energy and everything, man. We just go on there and just have a ball. I mean, we talking amongst ourselves, but we actually doing it for y'all. But, you know, we just have so much fun, and we just filming it. And we just putting it out there, man. We getting great response. We've been out maybe almost 2 months now doing our thing, and then, like I said, the response is great. We're building a great fan base, a following and everything. So please subscribe today. Yeah, We Talk Like This show on YouTube. You'll love it. It's fun, great energy.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I lost you for a minute.
Oh man.
Okay, you said subscribe on YouTube. That was the last thing you said.
Yeah, you can subscribe on YouTube. Yeah, We Talk Like This show. We drop one each and every Monday again, man. We have a blast. So make sure y'all subscribe and tune in. Y'all really enjoy it.
What made y'all call it, this how we talk? What did you say?
Yeah, We Talk Like This.
Okay, yeah, we talk like this.
It's a concept. The concept behind it is really pretty much to let you know that we're not trying to be anybody that we are not. We want y'all to enjoy who we are. This is just who we are. We want you to enjoy us and learn and enjoy our style. I mean, it's not like it's regional and we just talking about stuff from the South. I mean, we're talking about everyday life, man. We just doing it our way.
Wow. And just think, all of this happened during a pandemic.
All happened through a pandemic, man, because it's a lot of comedians and entertainers that are truly suffering right now because you're not able to go on the road and do shows. I mean, because there's not a lot of shows out. I mean, promoters and clubs are picking and choosing when they want to open, when they want to close. Right. And, I'm blessed to be one of the ones they call every now and then. It's not like I'm on the road every week, but I'm just happen to be blessed to work sometime and bring some type of income in and everything, man. So all these other opportunities is just truly a blessing and testimony to the man upstairs.
Absolutely. It's I've noticed during this pandemic, it's time to be creative and also innovative in a lot of ways. But, I've noticed, like when I'm watching, what's the show, Good Morning America, and they have like a small business that they'll feature every week or whatever.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But it's, it's stuff that you've been a talent that you've always had. And, most of us, we work a 9 to 5, for a Fortune 500 or whatever. But, when everything closed last year, a lot of people lost income, but they started working. They started doing stuff that they were talented at. And that's how they started bringing in money and started bringing in more money because everybody, was at home. So they were, when they put these small businesses on Good Morning America. People, like this lady, she started sewing because after when the pandemic came, she lost her job, and now she's making more income than she was before she got laid off from her job due to the pandemic. So this is just a time to be creative and to work out what the God-given talent that God gave you. So
right.
He is faithful. So, all right, let's move to a little sports. So, JJ, we know Super Bowl was on this past Sunday.
Yes. And I won me some money.
Yeah, I heard Didi and Jay. Who else owed you money from those two besides those two?
It's just Jay. Because me and Didi, we both picked Tampa Bay. Jay went with the high-power offense of Kansas City.
She
they
must
got
know about them
tapped.
tackles gone. Because I went with Kansas City also, and that was because I'm a fan of Mahomes, and I wouldn't say I hate Tom Brady, but I just don't like him. However, I do respect him because he is the GOAT. However,
yeah, he's the GOAT. You got to respect him.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. But do you think if the Chiefs had those tackles that we would have had a whole different ball game?
It's hard to say. I mean, but just because of the way Tampa Bay was clicking on all cylinders of the game and everything. I mean, but you know what? And that could have been a difference. It really could have. Because I know one was missing, which was Eric Fisher. He's a Hall of Famer, Pro Bowler, 10, 11-year Pro Bowler. I mean, he holds his end down. So it's hard to say because Tampa Bay still was hitting and clicking. It probably would have been a lot more competitive game, but you got to commend Tampa Bay's defense, the way they adjusted and their game plan. I mean, because Kansas City got weapons. I mean, even though I did go with Tampa Bay, I was very shocked the way they shut Kansas City down.
They shut Mahomes down. He had 9 yards the first half, first quarter.
Yes.
And when they played them week 12, Kansas beat them 27-24. And he had like 764 yards the first quarter, I think, the first half. I can't remember. We talked about it last week. I actually had 2 former NFL players that played for Tampa Bay on the show last week, and we all chose Kansas City. One, Jamian, he played for Andy Reid as well, so he loved Andy. So that was one of his main reasons. But we all chose Kansas City. I was just shocked. I mean, and Mahomes, he had to keep running out the pocket. They was on him. They was on him. But the only way he could slow the defense down, he had to run out of pocket to keep them honest.
Yeah.
And it was just it was crazy. I was just like, I was in shock. I was not expecting my score was 27-21. That was my prediction. They had 27 points in the third quarter.
They did. Yeah, they did. And I told all my partners, I was like, man, Kansas City going to have to blow them out because if it's close, I'm giving the edge to Tom and the Bucks, man. Too many veterans. I mean, their defensive line, I mean, there wasn't nobody really new on there. I mean, Sue, Paul, them veterans. Them veterans that ain't been there before, man. So, I mean, hey, they truly did their thing.
It was crazy. Yeah, so congratulations to the Buccaneer fans. I only knew one Kansas City Chief fan, out of all my friends, and she is true blue. She's actually from Kansas City, so she's the only, Joyce from my church in Dallas. But, congratulations, definitely congratulations to Tom Brady, 7th ring, first quarterback to win Super Bowl in both conferences, 10 appearances at the Super Bowl, 43 years old, and he said he coming back.
Hey, he coming back. He coming back, man. That's dangerous.
That's dangerous.
That's dangerous, man. I mean, you know, Tom keeps his body in shape, man. I know his workout regimen and everything. He works out a lot, tremendously throughout the day. I mean, the man has an IQ about the game, man. You know, Tom old school. He not Patrick Mahomes. He's not Lamar Jackson and Baker Mayfield that can scramble and everything. The man almost like he's like Peyton Manning to me. You know, they know the game, they know the pocket. Hey, if they in trouble, they ain't finna run. They just gonna get their ass down. They're like, man, I'm old. You ain't finna hit me like that.
You right.
They be out there playing like they playing straight flags. Okay, I'll stop.
But the future is definitely, you just named them, Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. They are.
You know, the future of football is definitely in great hands, man, with those two, and you know, and a couple of other guys that's doing their thing and everything, man. So, you know, I'm a football fan, and you know, I love pros, but I'm a diehard college.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm college football, college sports to the day I die, and everything. But I definitely watch. I definitely watch the pros and everything.
Right. Speaking of pros, earlier this week, Mark Cuban announced that they would not play or allow performances of the national anthem at the games anymore.
You know what? We talked about that this morning, and I promise you, I'm not just saying this. I thought about you. I said, wait a minute. Sonja sings that song.
Yeah,
she sings for the Mavericks.
Well,
for
you know
Mavericks.
what? I'm gonna be honest with you, Jay. It was up until the last few years. I've been singing with the Mavericks since 2006, but up until the last few years, I'll say the last 4 or 5. Not even. What is this? 2021. So maybe about 4 years. It used to be such an honor for me to do that, but because of the racial what's the word I'm looking for? Just the racial
the situation that's been going on right now, right?
I
understand
the word I'm trying to say, but it's so much going on, like racism towards blacks and stuff, even though it's always been there, but it's been very, very prevalent these last 4 or 5 years. I just, when I was singing it, I just did it as a job. It wasn't fun for me anymore. And so when I saw it last night and I posted it on my She Say Sports page, I was like, wow, first of all, I love Mark Cuban. He is probably one of the better, one of the best employers in the NBA. He is a great employer. He really is. He looks out for his
he looks out for his players, even his former players.
Yes.
I mean, I commend him and love what he's doing for Delonte West right now.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It's not about just shooting baskets for him, and West wasn't even with the Mavs that long. No.
His man was homeless.
Yes, homeless, and now the same place he took him to go get help, Wes is now helping at the rehab center. I mean, at the rehab center. So he's working there right now. And so, but when he said he wasn't going to do it anymore, I didn't have any qualms about it. I was like, well, I understand what he's doing and I appreciate it. Well, the day after he announced that, the NBA announced that all teams will play the national anthem, in keeping with long-standing league policy. What are your thoughts on all of that?
Man, you know what? Everybody got their opinion. They what their beliefs are and everything, man. Me personally, that's just my personal opinion, man. I allow people to live their lives the way they want to live it. I allow people to believe in what they want to believe in. If people don't want to stand if people don't want to stand, or they want to take a knee, or they want to stop playing the national anthem. That's a touchy and hard subject because everybody's opinion is so different on that, man. I like I said, I just respect everybody's opinion about it, man. And, you got to do what's best for what your beliefs are and how you was raised and taught, and how you want to carry yourself about it, man. Right. I hate we in that, and this predicament of injustice in the world and everything, that it had to come to this and everything, man. But certain things, we definitely have to take a stand for as a race, as people in this country. We just, we tired of getting mistreated, Sonja.
Yeah.
We've been going through this even way before we was born, and that was so many years ago, and it's sad that we are still at this point in our lives. In 2021, we're still going through, racial injustice and being treated so different, man. And all we want is to get treated equal, man. We're not trying to take over the world, but we want to be respected and being able to be involved in the world and not getting treated like we shouldn't be here, because we here and we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.
I'm not to cut you off, but just like you said, we just want equality. They better be glad we don't want revenge.
Revenge.
We're not a revengeful people at all.
No,
that's not in our heart. And that's what makes me sad, because it's like, even though it's just like, why? But I know why. But it's hurtful, and singing that song, we're not living up to it as a country. We're not.
Right. We're not.
I'm okay with it. If I don't sing it again, it'll make me sad, because I enjoy. I love sports, so I enjoyed singing. And going there and seeing all the players and the people that I've been knowing. I've been knowing these people for 14 years, and
right.
Some of the ushers. It's the same. Some of them are still there. So the players have changed a lot. I actually cried when Dirk left last year, the year before last, because I'm like, wow, he's pretty much, him and a couple more players, everybody else is new, and I don't really know them, but it's okay. It's all good. So,
yeah.
But we're thankful for the comedy that you and the other comedians bring in this world, because without music and laughter and prayer, I kid you not, I wouldn't have made it through this pandemic.
You ain't lying.
Who
you telling?
It's been a blessing. I'm telling you. So thank you so much for all that you do. And before you go, tell the listeners how they can follow you on all social media outlets, and also give the subscription for the comedy podcast again.
Okay, so it's your boy JJ Williamson, man. Follow me on all social media outlets. Comedian JJ from the SIP. JJ from the SIP on Instagram and Twitter. That's JJ from the THE, educated V, because I went to school. Okay? JJ from the SIP on Instagram, Twitter, comedian JJ Williamson on Facebook. You can find my schedule where I may be in a city near you real soon. You can go to my website, IamJJFromTheSip.com, and you can get my merchandise. You can find out where I am, and you get a good bio on who I am and what I'm doing. Make sure you tune in each and every morning, ladies and gentlemen, 6 to 10 Eastern and 5 to 9 Central. On DD in the morning, yours truly, JJ from the SIP, is officially a radio personality.
Okay.
Ain't that crazy?
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
Every morning, and you can
every morning.
K104.com.
Yeah, go to K104.com, man, and tune in to DD in the morning, man. You can listen to me for 5 hours. And then I'll be on the podcast each and every Monday. Yeah, We Talk Like That show. Matter of fact, it's called Yeah, We Talk Like This show. Subscribe on YouTube right now. Stop what you're doing. As soon as you stop listening to She Say, make sure you check out. Right. I did it right. You caught me. I was like, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get it right. I told you I could move this tongue.
Look, I had to do a live with him at halftime on Instagram Sunday night, and he was talking about seashell by the seashore. I'm like,
oh my God, I couldn't get she say out for nothing. For nothing.
He say, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, so we talk like that. You can subscribe right now, man, on YouTube, man, and check out an episode each and every Monday. We drop one each and every Monday, man. So please check me out, man.
Well, it don't matter, it's YouTube. So
it really don't. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, you can go in. I think we drop it every Monday at noon. Matter of fact.
Okay.
We'll drop it every Monday on YouTube at noon, and like I said, DD Morning Show. And I'm sure I'll be home soon, man. I love coming to the crib. That's where it all started. So I appreciate you having me, Sonja. Number love, baby.
Absolutely, nothing but love. And before I go, also follow me on She Say Sports on Facebook, She Say Sports 23 on Instagram. And that's my show for today. Until next time, this is Sonja with She Say Sports, and I'll see you on the radio.